Okay. Okay, so Jimena, I'm going to go over your English packet with you. So this one is about relationships and how some are more harmful than others. So as always, you have a pacing guide here where it talks about breaking up each day and what you're going to be working on so that you can keep yourself scheduled. And then this is a graphic organizer to get you started, to start thinking about what you're going to be talking about in your packet. And it's about different kinds of relationships in your family. So you would start with yourself and then branch out to the different parts of your family, and that just helps you stay organized. Okay. And so then you're going to do a quick write. So a quick write is just one paragraph, and it's about different topics, and this particular one is about for the ones we love. And what it is you're going to explain how much you would do to protect the person that you love. And so don't worry too much about your structure or your sentences, but just write a paragraph, and that's why it's called a quick write. It just comes naturally.
For your ideas, right?
Yes, yeah. Okay, and so on this page here, you're going to do a definition map. Do you remember when we worked on these before, where you use the organizer here, where you're going to put your definitions and then the other forms of the words, an example of the word, and then a non-example of the word. And you put the word here, and this just helps you break it down so that you can understand it a little bit better. And then here you're going to do your vocabulary. So when you're reading, sometimes you need to think about the vocabulary before you read so that you can be prepared when you're reading. The word comes up and you're like, oh, I know that word. So here's the word, check for understanding. So if you understand what the word means, and then write your own definition. Okay? And then you're going to be working on, in the book here, and it's called Enabling or Disabling. You're going to be reading, but before you read, sometimes it's good to do a pre-reading activity. So make a prediction about what you think you're going to read based on what you see in the beginning of the book. So there's a picture here, and you can look at the picture and decide whether you understand what you're going to be reading or not. So you have a title, and then you have different ways to break it down. So this is just a good organizer and way to be focused on what you're going to do. And then while you're reading, it also helps if you can do different notes. So you can take notes about the reading, and this just also helps when you need to go back and write or read about it. So there's character descriptions, right? So you can put your character here, and then different things about your character, text details, right? And then setting descriptions. Okay, so that just helps that what the book is about, and then you can refer to it later. Okay. And so then for grammar, it's important to do grammar. What you're going to do here is, this is about possession, how to show possession. So do you remember what that means when you're using possession?
Like something that's yours?
Right, so it belongs to you. So there's different ways to do that, to show possession. And do you want to pause it?